Fat often gets a bad rap, but not all fat is created equal. Our bodies need a certain amount of fat to function properly. It provides energy, insulates our organs, and helps us absorb essential vitamins. But like most things in life, moderation is key. There are two main types of fat in our bodies: subcutaneous fat and visceral fat. Subcutaneous fat is the fat we can pinch. It's found just beneath the skin. Think of it as a layer of insulation that helps regulate our body temperature. Visceral fat, on the other hand, is much more insidious. It's stored deep within our abdominal cavity, surrounding our vital organs like the liver, pancreas, and intestines. While both types of fat can contribute to weight gain, visceral fat poses a far greater risk to our health. Visceral fat is often referred to as active fat because it behaves differently than subcutaneous fat. Unlike subcutaneous fat, which primarily acts as energy storage, visceral fat is metabolically active. This means it churns out harmful substances that can wreak havoc on our bodies. One of the most concerning aspects of visceral fat is its location. Because it surrounds vital organs, it releases these harmful substances directly into the bloodstream and liver, increasing the risk of serious health problems. And think of it like this. If subcutaneous fat is like a slow-burning fire, visceral fat is like a raging inferno, constantly pumping out inflammatory chemicals and hormones that damage our bodies from the inside out. The health risks associated with visceral fat are numerous and significant. Because it disrupts the body's normal hormonal and metabolic processes, visceral fat is a major contributor to heart disease. Visceral fat increases bad cholesterol, LDL, and triglycerides while lowering good cholesterol, HDL. This dangerous combination clogs arteries, increasing the risk of heart attack and stroke. Type 2 diabetes. Visceral fat interferes with insulin sensitivity, making it difficult for the body to regulate blood sugar levels. This can lead to insulin resistance and eventually type 2 diabetes. Certain cancer studies have linked excess visceral fat to an increased risk of certain cancers, including colorectal, breast, and endometrial cancers. Sleep apnea. Visceral fat in the abdomen can restrict breathing, particularly while lying down. This can lead to sleep apnea, a condition characterized by pauses in breathing during sleep. These are just a few of the many health problems linked to excess visceral fat. The good news is that we have the power to reduce visceral fat and improve our health. While the dangers of visceral fat are real, the good news is that it is reversible. By making lifestyle changes, we can reduce visceral fat and lower our risk of developing these serious health problems. Here's how to prioritize a healthy diet. Focus on whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Limit sugary drinks, processed foods, and unhealthy fats. Engage in regular exercise. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity exercise per week. Asterisk, get enough sleep. When we're sleep deprived, our bodies produce more of the stress hormone cortisol, which can lead to increased visceral fat storage. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Asterisk, manage stress. Chronic stress also elevates cortisol levels, contributing to visceral fat accumulation. Find healthy ways to manage stress, such as yoga, meditation, or spending time in nature. Remember, reducing visceral fat is not about quick fixes or fad diets. It's about making sustainable lifestyle changes that prioritize your health and well-being. By making these changes, you can take control of your health and reduce your risk of developing serious health problems.